Well, I guess the good thing about Pixar movies is you have a lot to talk about during the review. Brave. Brave is a movie that follows Princess Merida, and she doesn't really want to do what her mother, the queen, wants her to do because, you know, she's a free spirit and she likes shooting arrows, so she doesn't want to do all the things that ladies should do in the kingdom. Like, she doesn't want a guy to just shoot an arrow into a target and then become her husband. So she goes on this weird little quest, and she gets a spell to change her fate, and that's how the movie goes. Anything beyond that would be me spoiling the movie, so I'm just gonna stop. Brave is Pixar's latest movie, and Pixar has a great track record. If you wipe out the smudge from Cars 2, it has a fantastic track record. I like to believe Cars 2 doesn't exist, so I'm just gonna pretend that it doesn't. So you are now listening to a man who doesn't believe that Pixar has made a movie since Toy Story 3. So, hi, how are you? Brave, I was on the fence about because the trailers, they look pretty cool, but it had this certain thing about it that just turned me off from the trailer. Part of that, I will admit, was the voices. I do not really like Scottish accents. It's not that I'm against the people themselves, it's just the thickness of the accents in the trailer just kind of put me off. It's like when you put too much salt on something, it just, you taste it in your mouth like, However, this movie is a good movie. It's a good animated movie, it's not a good Pixar movie. I'm gonna say it like that. Because first of all, you got the voice cast. The voice cast throughout is fantastic. I don't know really anyone, I'm sorry, I don't know anyone who's talked in the movie except for Billy Connolly. He plays the king and Merida's father. He's hilarious in this movie. I loved his character. He's by far the best character in the movie. Alright, instead of talking about the voice talent, which was great, I'm just gonna talk about the characters instead to try and recover from the fact that I'm retarded and don't know any of the people who actually did voice. So the characters in the movie are pretty well written. Merida's a cool character. You can really get into her story and root for her. Her mom, you can understand why she is the way she is, but you don't really like her that much. That's the way I felt. Her dad, like I said, he's awesome, and she has these three brothers who just cause all sorts of mischief, and it's hilarious to watch. For a good, like, 40-50 minutes of the movie, I was just laughing my ass off. I was having a really good time. The twist happens. It smacks you in the face. It takes your money. It takes all your clothes too, and it just runs away, never to be seen again. I feel like the movie mugged me. Because you have this cool story going, and when she gets that spell to change her fate, you could just think of endless possibilities to how that could turn out. Me personally, I thought she was going to turn into her mother. That didn't happen, so I was a bit upset about that, but I was still thinking, alright, they could go a bunch of different ways. And then what they did, oh my god. I just saw it, once I saw the twist, I just sat there, I just went back in my chair like this, like, now I'm making my feelings about the twist sound a lot worse than they actually are. Because look, when the twist was first revealed, I did have that reaction. But then as it was going along, they were running around through the castle, and that was a pretty fun scene. But then I realized that was only fun because the king was chasing them and he was in a lot of the scenes. So he made it funny for me, and I just didn't think about what happened. Then they get out into the forest, and it's just, it just seems really dumb. It just seems really childish to me. And Pixar is not known for being childish. Like, the movie itself should have been for kids and adults alike. And that's what it was up until the twist. But the twist, it almost ruins the movie. It doesn't quite ruin it. Because, like I said, I was laughing throughout until the twist. Once that happened, there were just sparse laughs. And they were mostly chuckles, not even laughs. The message in the movie, I'll give it that it's good. But that just happens in every Pixar movie. So I can't really say that that's something new. And Pixar, they're known for great animation. So in this movie, the animation looks really crisp and it almost looks realistic. Because aside from people, I don't think that you can CGI people really well, and I don't think we ever will be able to without the aid of stop motion, because the faces just look a bit too off. Aside from the people though, the scenery, the imagery looked great. Like, she was riding a horse in one scene. It actually looked like 95% like a real horse. So I think CGI is being perfected as we speak. I just don't think it'll ever be great for humans, but the CGI in this movie is top-notch. It's fantastic. It's not on that level where I could say, oh yeah, definitely go see this. It's just, it's fun. Pixar, I expected more out of you. Hopefully next year, Monsters University really brings things back. I saw the teaser for that. It's really good. I'm going to give Brave a medium-large popcorn. If you have kids, go see it. They'll love it. You'll enjoy it. for the most part. Otherwise, just make your own decision. Don't let me tell you, because you know what? I am done. I don't want to talk about this movie anymore. So what'd you guys think of Brave? Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? How do you feel about Scottish accents? What's your favorite Pixar movie? Write your beautiful comments down there and tell me what you think. And if you like this video, hit that subscribe button up there, because if you don't, I'm gonna attempt a Scottish accent. I'll be shooting for my own, I'm gonna shoot myself now.